Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the books I plan on reading in the month of June. We are 10 days in to June. I've already read 2 of the books that I'm going to show you. Well, I'm in the middle of reading a second one. I'm also going to be participating in 2 readathons this month. The Buzzword readathon, I want to show you that TBR in this video, and I'm also going to be participating, I think, in the summerathon, and I don't have any books picked out for that yet. I need to watch Heather's little recommendations video, and I did have a book planned that I wanted to read for that readathon, but my library does not have that book, and I don't want to buy the book because I'm on a new thing where I'm going to start reading books that I want to buy. I want to read them first from the library, and if I like them, then I'll buy them. Like you see, I have too many books and I'm not reading my own. I'm getting stuff from the library. I'm getting little free library books. I'm buying things from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just not reading them like I want. So the first book I'm going to show you is, Sammy's right here helping me, so which one's the first one?
The Lost Hero?
Oh,
I've
already read 2 books this month, and I'm in the middle of my 3rd one. So the first one I read this month was The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. This is book 1 in the Heroes of Olympus, and it immerses Greek mythology and Roman mythology. I will talk more about it in my June wrap-up. The second one I finally read after months of having it. This is Sammy's Lit Pick review copy, and I'm going to read it with her because it needs to be censored. It's got adult words and adult content, a lot of adult content. So, and it is Standoff by Andrew Smith. This is the sequel to Winger. I absolutely loved Winger. My favorite character. Why did that have to happen to him? And then it shares his secret, and it made me cry even more because this poor character, oh, my earring, my ear itches. Ugh. Anyways, I've heard some people say that they didn't really like the sequel, but I thought it was fine. There was, again, multiple uses of I'm a loser, I'm such a loser, and there is multiple talks of a part of anatomy and adult things. I'm trying to censor myself. I want to say it so loud, but my 10-year-old is right here. But yeah, she can read it when she turns 15, 16. Same age as Ryan Dean. So, but yeah. And little Sam Abernathy, the Abernathy. Oh, he was so cute. Oh, I loved him and his little Super Mario bed sheets and soccer ball pajamas. So, yes. I enjoyed it. I'll talk more about it in my wrap-up. I promise I'm not going to go into much detail about the rest of them. I'm just talking about the ones I've already read. But, the one I'm currently reading right now is Screen Queens. And the only thing I have to say about this is that if you read When Dimple Met Rishi and you were disappointed in not having enough of the app design and the competition, read this book. It's all about designing an app and getting a scholarship and stuff like that. And there is so much technical mumbo jumbo. It is really fascinating. Think of The Martian as, in all the scientific talk, this is the YA version of The Martian, but on a different topic. So, if you were disappointed with When Dimple Met Rishi and didn't really enjoy the romance in that book, like I didn't, yeah, read this. Really good. Lucy, she's a highly unlikable main character. So if that's your kick, read it. Highly enjoy it. And I also put I had to do a blog tour post for Penguin Random House. This was sent to me by Penguin Random House, so thank you. Freya, or Freya, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I doubt you're watching this, but thank you for sending me this, and Penguin Random House. But this next book I'm going to hold up is a blog tour spot that's due tomorrow, so I'm going to start reading it today, and that is Charlie and Frog, the Bony Hand. I think it's about these two kids who have parents who don't pay attention to them. And I think this is the second book in the series. The first one is called Charlie and Frog, and I haven't read it. So I'm going to read this out of order, and then I'm going to give it to Sammy because it's kind of like investigative, and it's got sign language. Did not know that. So we're going to practice sign language. And she's over here. I think it's American. No, it's the same. I don't know if it's American Sign Language or British Sign Language, so I'll have to look it up. Another blog tour spot due for Friday is Delight, Houston, Texas by Joe M. Solomon. This was sent to me by the author, so thank you, Joe. It is a apocalyptic thing that happens in Texas during March Madness. And it looks so good. I think he writes a lot of... I think he wrote one or two other books, and they're based in Texas, I think. But, yeah. Can't wait to read this. And I think it's zombies. I don't know. Now, my Buzzword readathon, TBR. The buzzword for this round is you. So... I'm going to have to go with You by Caroline Kepnes because I want to freak myself out. I want to be scared, and I want to watch the TV show. And I'm into unlikable characters at the moment, and so I don't know. I don't like this cover because he's already creeping me out. So, yes. You is going to be the first book I read after The Light, and that's going to be the first book I read for the Buzzword readathon. The second one is, I've already had this on a Buzzword TBR. It was for the Who, What, When, Where, Why, How, and this was for Where, and so now it's for You, and it is This Is Where I Leave You by Jonathan Tropper. Once again, I'm going to watch the show, and I'm going to watch the movie after I get through reading these books. So, I will be vlogging the Buzzword readathon. And I may do something else. I may go live. I don't know. So yeah. And then the third book I plan on reading for the Buzzword readathon is one that Casey got from the Little Free Library for me. And it is I'll Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. Don't know what this is about. And it's raining again. So if you can hear that. We're tired of the rain. But yeah. 3 books in the Buzzword TBR. Because I've realized that if I put more than 2 or 3, I'm only going to read 1. After the Buzzword readathon ends, that's when the summerathon begins. And I don't know if this fits. It says a trip. And this is a nonfiction about a walking expedition. And it is Walking the Nile by Levison Wood. I read Walking the Americas at the beginning of the year. Highly enjoyed it. Loved the show. I love his documentaries. And how I found Levison Wood, his documentary Walking the Nile, was shown on Animal Planet. And me and my husband watched it. I fell in love with his adventures. He is easy on the eyes. I follow him on Instagram and Twitter. His new show, Arabia, comes out in the UK on June 27th. I'm jealous because I won't be able to watch it. But I'm waiting for it to come out in the US. But yeah, I need to read this one. This one has, I think this was his first one. Or the second one. I think he wrote a book about his first adventures before Walking the Nile. I think that's called Eastern Horizons, but I don't know which book was published first. I know his trip based on Eastern Horizons was first before his Nile expedition. But I'm going to be reading this one after. And I think I'm going to include this in my summerathon. So stay tuned. Last book I'm going to show you today is The Last Named Sorrow by Kristen Cicerelli. I've been looking at the Fairy Trove pass box. I really want Fairy Leap, but I cannot justify the shipping. So, and they have some extra copies of their exclusive edition of the spots in foil, and I really want it. So I want to read this, and if I like it, then I want to buy the Fairy Leap edition if they have them still in stock. So I'm already starting my challenge of I want to buy a book, but I need to read it first to make sure I like it before I spend the money. So this is the first one, and if this goes good, well, I've already tried this challenge before, and I did read a couple books that I highly enjoyed. I just haven't bought them yet. So, but they're in my cart on thrift books. So if y'all want to see a thrift books haul, comment down below and let me know. I have a couple more books on my TBR, but they're not with me at the moment because I don't know if I'm going to get to them this month. I have 2-3 more other library books. She keeps showing me that I'm missing a book and I'm talking and she's not listening. It's in the room. I'm not showing it in this video. Yeah, I may take those books back to the library and then recheck them out at the beginning of next month because I can only check them out for 2 weeks at a time and then renew them twice. So I can have books for a month and a week. But with all these books right here, I'm not going to get to Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow this month. That's an 800-page book. Not going to get to it in 2 weeks. That is it for my June TBR. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Are you taking part in the Buzzword readathon or the summerathon? If you are, let me know. Let me know what books you're reading, and if you've done your own TBR, link them down below so I can come watch. And other than that, I'll see you on my next video. Bye.